All right, what is up, guys? I am They Coming. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing today, nerds? How's everybody going? What's up, Goth Boy? How's it going, guy? Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you over on the YouTube side. Today, sorry, I'm a little bit later than I thought I would be today. I was filling out some applications for work. Try to get a little bit more work going for myself, a little bit more income. So I was in the middle of that, and I realized, oh my gosh, I've gone right past 2 o'clock, but I got some good work done today on that. Feeling good? Here we are in Clash Clans. Basically today, I was thinking that we would do a bunch of our ranked attacks on Town Hall 12 and 13. Go ahead and knock those out. As well as claim our event rewards. Now, if you probably know, if you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, you're probably already aware, but in case you are not, the event reward, what's going on with that? Please don't drop. Okay, it looks like we're back. Interesting. Okay, so our stream apparently dropped for just a second there. Not a usual occurrence for our channel, but as far as I know, there are specific rewards behind each door, and the first door on the left here contains 3 loot chests. The second door contains 200 grumpy medals. The third door contains 1 clan castle cake. I have a clan castle cake to use on all my accounts. Plus, at least for these low accounts, there's no reason for me to pick up another clan castle cake right now. So what I am going to do instead is choose the 3 loot chests. 200 grumpy medals is like nothing. So the first door contains 3 loot chests. I'm going to roll the dice on this. I think it's probably the best value. You do have the opportunity to get higher level chests, which can give you skins, equipment, and ore. That is where the value, I think, really is on this day 1 reward. So we have to claim this today as far as I know. So let's go ahead and unlock 3 chests like this. All right. This reward you want? We hope so. All right, let's see what we actually get. Okay, common, gold, a little bit of an L. Another common, gold, another L. Whoa! Yo, dude! Ultra luck. We lucked out and got a legendary chest. Amazing. Let's see. Here we go. Yo, bro, just wanted to show some real support for your stream. Wow, because you seriously got potential. I'll be happy to connect you to top Twitch streamer, pulls thousands of live viewers, and has over 3 million followers. He actually helps small creators grow in the right way with reviewers, active chat, little supporters who sub, donate. You're interested? Add him on Discord. LIRIK_ tell him Daniel sent you. This could boost your streaming journey needs. Huh? Okay. Well, Daniel, I will probably hit that up. We need a little boost. We made a jump from another game to this game, and it's been again a slow building process. We were doing like pretty solid with our last game, but the developer closed the game, so we had to make a pivot. But a hammer building is amazing. I am so happy about that. That's awesome. Hammer building rocks. All right, so while we're on the claim train, let's go ahead and get over to the 13 and claim over here. And very nice. Okay, so we've actually got a builder that's available. What's available for us to upgrade? I think I was looking at probably... What are we going to do with that builder? I don't know just yet. Definitely not a hero for now. What about the Dark Elixir storage? Can we do that? You know what? I'm actually on board with that. Let's do a Dark Elixir storage. The gold, I mean, we could, like, do the eagle. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and unlock the first door again. We got some good luck on those 3 chests. Let's see what we get here. 4. Nice. Capital gold. right. Gold. Builder gold. Rare. Capital gold. So a bit of a dud for this account. But you know what? We take it. It's fine. I'll go ahead and spend the capital gold right now just because I got nothing better to do with my life. Rebuild. Nice. Ruins. Rebuild. Nice. Anything else I can dump a little bit on? A mega mine. Sure, we'll do that. Upgrade. Stibity's back. This is my placeholder clan, so basically I use it to dump all the capital gold resources I get from participating in a much larger clan capital every single weekend. And because that clan capital is maxed out, I can actually go towards my achievement by moving back over to my placeholder clan here and dumping here. Okay. So I guess for the time being, a smart thing to do would probably, I'm digging the elixir storage idea. Do we have any magic items to rip off? No, we don't. Okay, so dark elixir storage. Let's upgrade you. Why the heck not? Nice. Cool. So we got that going. Feeling good about that. Solid. Let's actually hop over to the 18 real quick and continue the claim train. What's up, Mohammed Das, man? How's it going, dude? Do a hero. You can still use it. No, it doesn't work anymore. Like, I actually checked that. I actually checked that. My warden, when we discovered that situation was going on, my warden was already being upgraded prior to the Monday update. I upgraded my Royal Champion later that day, and the Royal Champion was no longer usable because I started that upgrade after the update. So, yeah. All right, so let's check this out. We actually have builders available here. And we'll eventually get to that. But let's go ahead and claim here. I think as long as we have one clan castle cake left, I'll be able to do my stuff. We do. Okay, so I don't need the clan castle cake. We have mighty morsels too that we can use for our ranked hits when we eventually do those. Let's go ahead and unlock the first door. 3 chests. Maybe we get lucky. Common, lame. And we got a clan castle cake. Rip. Okay, sure. A rare. Come on, ore. Sick. 7-star ore. Nice. We like that. And then a common pull. A study soup. Hey, that's nice. Study soup is always welcome. Let's actually activate the study soup now. There's no sense in holding back that. So study soup is active. Nice. And we will activate that clan cake for sure. That clan castle cake. That's going to be nice. Okay. But war is going well. I think we won our war. Nice, yeah. We won against Subway Monkeys. We also won against Banpur Warrior. Solid victory there. Night Hunters was a very good clan. Valkyrie, Equinox, and Blue Magic were also very good clans, too. Cleared us entirely. All right, but let's get on with the business. We wanted to go ahead and start ripping off our ranked hits on our Town Hall 12 and 13. But, yeah. Off-game question. I'm trying to speed type currently. I'm on 50 to 60 words per minute. I want to reach 80 to 100, but I'm stuck at 60. Any tips? I'm not like a speed typer, but I definitely type pretty well. I can't say I have any like professional typer tips for you, my guy. That's just not it. But before we get started, I do have an ice cold cherry float flavored Coca-Cola. We're going to crack that and hop into this madness. Let's do it. Nice. I really do like this flavor. It's like a cherry Coke with like a creamy finish. That's what I can say about the taste. It's not offensive. It's not like they're putting some weird flavor with Coke. It actually works really well. Cherry Coke has always worked, you know. Vanilla Coke has always worked. So it's sort of like cherry and vanilla, but not really vanilla. Don't know how to how to describe that because I have seen cherry vanilla Coke. But this is a cherry float. So it's like ice cream and Coke, which vanilla ice cream is vanilla, but it's not quite like vanilla, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Have you tried world #1 whiskey? I have not. I just did my king 2 hours ago and can still use him. Oh, really? That is the case? Okay. Weird, because like when I did my Royal Champion, it was like, nope, you're locked. RC's locked. Can't do it. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and dump the gold on the walls. Also, I don't like it when the walls just randomly pick odd positions. So give me these. Bruh, Prince. Chill. I want the wall tiles, not you. Is there another wall in here? No. Cool. Prince will go back here. All right. We're going to boost up. We're going to do everything that we can. Here, let's go ahead and do that. Like this. And then do this. We'll do that. We'll do that. Cool. All right, so gold spent. Elixir-wise, we have a bunch of elixir expenditures. We have a dark spell factory to do, so we'll probably dump one builder on there, and then the other builder will be put back on the Grand Warden once we're done with these attacks. So, I have been running a Queen Charge with Warden, Minion, Prince, and Dragons behind. Super Archers have been in here just to have a little bit of fun, but that's not really the meta choice that I'm after. So I think with this, perhaps putting in some more balloons, and then maybe one more dragon. Does it fit? It do. And then I think the additional troops are actually looking fine. So maybe one more balloon and one more archer is where I want to be. The double wall breaker is necessary. The quakes, I like to use that just because I can use in conjunction with the Warden Fireball, or if the queen is in a really good spot and she's on a bunch of high HP stuff, I can actually choose to quake there to hit a really dense core. But let's go ahead and request up. I'll get my main account here so I can get my clan castle troops like that. What's up, DB? How's it going, dude? How's it going, man? Welcome back. All right. Got my 18 going on the phone. Gonna request up. I'm still digging this combination. I think it's a solid combination. If you manage to save one of your invis spells, once that thing opens, you can intentionally invis your Inferno Dragons to help cap Town Hall or even a defending hero. So we're feeling good. Let's go ahead and get after it. I like the 2 baby dragons for funneling's sake. Just to make sure that your queen is going to go where you want her to go. The queen arrow is going to be thrown at to take down 2 air defenses and ideally charge her into at least a 3rd air defense. And then you want to drop your dragons to immediately target the 4th and final air defense. If you can't charge out a 2nd air defense with the queen, that's okay. What you don't want to do is completely whiff your arrow. So we're crossing our fingers that we don't make that mistake today. But let's go ahead and get into our first ranked hit. Everything is there, all the spells. We have the proper siege. Let's go. Okay, interesting. All right, I'm seeing a good arrow to take a sweeper right here, and we could attack with dragons from about 2 o'clock to come down that way. Also, I think that would force our queen to jump into this multi-compartment, take out the 3rd air defense, so should be pretty nice. This single is going to be a little scary to deal with, but we have totems, we have freezes. So let's make sure we can line up our arrow, and we should be good to go here. W. We even hit that Inferno too. That's so nice. Just do that and put one baby over there. And we're looking fine. We're going exactly where we want to go. The clone is taking the damage. We're going to live with that. That's fine with me. Healers are taking a little bit of damage. That's also fine. Let's do a trailing loon just to catch an air trap if possible. Or Coco loon. Don't know if that loon's actually going to trip anything, but we're letting it ride. And this should be fine too. So we've got 3 air defenses out already. It would be probably a good idea to let that ride here. I'm going to go ahead and Baby Dragon right there, just to complete the funnel for the Dargans. Queen's onto the Town Hall easily. Baby Dragon will go down to the sink. Oh, actually not yet. Feels good. Queen's chilling. This base is cooked already. I'm just judging by how this is shaping up. It's looking and feeling really nice. We're going to slip the Prince to the outside. We're going to put all of our dragons up here, all of our loons, and the Air Warden. I'm going to get ready to drop a totem over this. Going to poison up here. We're going to freeze up right here. And we are in chill mode. I'm going to totem one more time and freeze one more time. And this is completely cooked at this point. It's looking good. Let's go ahead and Prince ability now. And as you can see, we have made serious work, seriously good work of this base. And that's completely wrecked. GG, well played. Spells swagged out of our pants. I'm wet. All of those vibes. Nice. There we go. Easy base. I see that all the time in just regular, like, farming attacks. That base is, like, it's so weak to this attack. It's so weak to an arrow. Like, it's insane how much value the arrow gets and how easy the queen dive is for the Town Hall. So you eliminate, like, so many, you know, big threats for those dragons. I dipped from the internship to watch the Champions League soccer, in case you don't know it. But first 20 minutes we can hang out here. Oh, okay, nice. What's up, King Brian? Thanks, Thomas. Glad you're hanging out. All right, let's get into our next hit. It's a plus 40. Let's go up. We could be popping a clan castle cake here, but, you know, if I'm in the same clan, I will save the cake for farming session later, because I'll eventually swap this account for the 13. Oh, this is not a ranked hit. What am I doing? Let's go. Ranked Spanked. Let's go. And it's a 13. All right, so this is 12v13. Heroes are very strong. His defending heroes are extremely weak. And I'm looking at that sweeper up top, or on the right side, as the one that we should probably look to take down. The arrow is going to be challenging, and it might be kind of tricky to get the queen to walk directly into that single, but we're going to try. We have tools. Let's drop the queen right here. All right, we hit it. I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple loons onto the scatter, and I'm going to do the same over here, because that looks free, right? I will get ready to drop a baby over there, and a baby over here, and we will get ready to freeze, and I will break, and I will break again. Hopefully this queen is going to see that. She's not. Let's do this. Let's poison up. I'm going to drop 3 loons for that, because it looks like we're in a little bit of trouble. As long as we get the Electro Dragon out, we're okay. Okay, those 2 loons I think are okay, but we're in a little trouble with this single target Inferno on this edge. No! I goofed really hard. All right, we're kind of in a little bit of trouble. Let's let that go. Let's go like this, 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 and this. I think that's kind of the beauty of this army, though, is you can kind of get away with some of the errors. Let's drop you on top here. Let's freeze up on that. Let's double quake. Let's take that down. We'll throw the fireball now. And it would be nice for us to push on through. Let's get ready to totem here. Let's go ahead and rage. Looking fine, I think. Let's think about these underlevel bases, man. Like, even if you mess up, we're able to recover that pretty easily, I think. So let's drop all the archers and the wizard. And it doesn't matter. GG. All right. So a little bit of goofing. TC, we're going to challenge QD gamers and squad players. Good luck, King. Have fun with that, man. Try to upgrade your queen. If it didn't work, cancel it. You just need to restart the game. Huh? Huh? I will think about that later. I don't want to mess up. I'm not trying anything because based on my own experience, it wasn't working a couple days ago. All right, we're loaded. We goofed, but we recovered. And we're on to the next one. GG. Let's go. All right, it's another 13. I think an arrow from 3 to 6 or like 2 to 7. Basically through the wizard towers. Gets 2 of the archer, gets 2 of the air defenses, plus it also should get 2 ADs. So let's see how good this ends up being. Let's drop you here. All right, that should be an easy queen kill. Let's make sure she turns left. W. Didn't hit the AD on the left side. I don't like that. But let's go ahead and do this. Get a good break. Queen should go in for the single. And we're on to a different idea here. And let's just play it out, right? We'll walk into another air defense, and we're going to have to play a little more carefully to get the final AD. But I think we're okay. I'm going to go ahead and double in that and drop a minion over here. We do get a clan castle pull. I'm down. Super Dragon should run back to the queen here. Let's go ahead and get our poison down now. All right, she should be okay. I think that's looking a little dangerous, but I think it's all right. Okay, she wants to go to the center. So what I'm seeing now is just dropping all of my dragons, this, and this, and then getting ready to freeze over this single compartment here. No! Queen, don't die yet! You're not allowed! All right, and we will freeze now. Actually caught the barb too, so she could complete. And we're moving. Let's go ahead and totem here. And let's invis you. I'm gonna freeze, but I'm actually gonna totem right here. Hit the double quake. And let this move. Let's go ahead and invis the queen so she can tap out the town hall with the help of the dragon. And it's looking cooked, honestly. Yeah, it's cooked. I'm not going to do anything else here. I'm trying to drop the wall breaker, but it won't select. Awkward. Okay. All right. We didn't even need the fireball. Didn't even need the minion prince ability. Just playing it smooth and steady. Conserving resources. All the heroes are full health. Good plan. All right. Good, good adjustment too. Not getting the clean arrow across. What I thought she was going to do is go cleanly across and then walk to 12. And then I would have eliminated all the expos one by one, walked into the town hall, walked in the defending queen. That was my idea. What's up, Mozzarella? Welcome back, dude. How's it going, man? Hope you're enjoying the clan. Hey, are you warring with us frequently? Or am I just stupid? Do I not see your name on the... Have you taken yourself out of war? You should war, man. Put yourself in. Doesn't matter if you think you're not up to snuff. Trust me. I will test that theory after I'm done with my ranked hits, so I don't mess up, right? Like, I don't want to be able to lose. I don't want to feel compelled to gym a hero in the middle of my ranked hits here. So I'll test it after I get done with this set of 8. How about that? Doing good. I've not warred yet. I want to get my ward max first. Mods, you should war anyway, unless you're like, unless it's just an issue of like the warden's always sleeping, in which case, okay, I guess do you, but we could definitely use another high-level account, another high-level player. All right, let's go ahead and get the next one going. Good recoveries, good adjustments in all these attacks so far. Nothing's really gone totally wrong except for the second hit where the queen died. But dragons were too powerful. What we got done with the queen was too good. Also, we didn't quite get the first single out, which kind of put me in a bind, and my wall breaks were sort of wasted. All right, this is a dense core. These can be kind of challenging. Even if I get my queen in there, it can be really tough to get everything, like to actually like keep her alive. So what we might need to do is actually start the dragons like sooner than later to get some cross tanking going on with the queen. I'm looking at this arrow. Can we nail that? We didn't get the top one. You know, stuff happens. Let's do that. I'll drop a baby dragon directly onto the archer tower. I'll drop another baby dragon directly onto the archer tower. Well, good traps. I don't want her to go to the right. Yeah, this is the direction that I actually want her to go. I probably need to invis here. Yeah, she's taking a lot of damage. And I may need to actually freeze the king. Or freeze that and just let her solo. Because we can't burn poison here. That's dangerous. I'm going to put 2 loons out there to get one of the point defenses off of the queen. I'm not liking this situation. But she will turn to the core now, finally. Let's protect some healers for the time being. One more air defense goes down. Is she going to get something done for daddy or not? I'm actually going to freeze up that. And then we're going to start our dragons over here. Our queen is probably going to die. We'll freeze the back one more time. We're going to do this. Queen's probably going to die here, but we have to live with that. Let's totem over the queen. I'm going to throw that now. Big damage. Good job. Yeah, we're kind of getting fried. We need to hit this town hall, though. Like, hit the town hall, Warden. Hit the town hall, please. Oh, my word. That's not good. All right, I think we are cooked. I think that core has cooked us. We don't have another invis. We're cooked. This is a 1-star, man. It sucks. Let's get all the percentage we can muster. But that sucks, man. That town hall is very, very low right now. That stinks. Maybe Eternal would have been a better takeaway from that. Also, Queen getting fried like she did was also a very bad look. I didn't want her to stay so far away from the core. She walked all the way past that multi. So, dang. It was 12v13. We actually don't have our max camp size either. Maybe a few more loons. Any amount of damage. Any more damage to hit that town hall would have taken it down, would have made the end, I think, actually fine. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, it's fine, though. I'm not too worried about the rank on this account. It just doesn't really bother me. Okay, this is another suck base. I think just through the collector. No? That one looks a little more awkward. That looks more awkward. That one looks awkward. Yeah, okay. Think like that. W. Let's break her in right in front. Nice. They walk in. Both queens are kind of sharing the healers too for the moment. Which is nice. Hello, healers, please do not forsake my queen. It'd be nice for you to come on back, ladies. Okay, cool. All right, we're locked on to. It's time to rage. Oh, and that's actually very dangerous. We do need to freeze that. I have died to a P.E.K.K.A before. I'm not playing around with that. Like that was about to be very, very, very bad. All right, so at least we got the CC out. We got the town hall down. Nice. Gonna let that ride. I see the super pointed to the right. Queen can tap him out and then turn to the left, take the other air defense. I'm going to invis her, so the queen kill is clean. And then she'll take the other air defense. As soon as she gets that air defense down, we can start something like this here. And a baby dragon to the flank. And then the dragons in the center. Oh, I didn't even put the archers on. I was stupid. And that, we let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Nice. We will totem up now. And we will go ahead and double quake that noise. I think that's a good idea. And we're going to hold the freezes. Go and throw some to the outside here. And we just let it go. Wizard. I'm going to throw the minion or the warden now. Take out the mortar. Protect the wizard that's cleaning. But it's clean, dude. Got spells coming out of our ears. Terrible base. Terrible base. Sell it back to GameStop, dude. Get that in-store credit. All right, let's go. How much more we got? I think we're about over halfway done with these hits on this account. Yeah, we got 3 left. And that one star is probably going to cost us from being able to promote. Very underleveled 13 here. I think in this, we could easily miss the backside air defense if we try to go from that side, like from bottom to top. But at least we would walk into the other. At least I believe so. So I'm going to just do that. Yeah, well. Throw 1 more, 2 more. And we'll start breaking. And we do have the baby dragon that could potentially push the queen to the left to target the multi, but I'm thinking she's probably not going to want to do that. You never know. The baby dragon's doing a really good job on this funnel. Yeah. Okay, we like this. This is amazing. Multi goes down. Fantastic. She walks into AD number 2. Backside ADs are very exposed. I think we can deal with that with like a single totem. Let's go ahead and mark the corners. Just do that, get that out of our list of things to do. And we'll let it go. I'll put a baby dragon over here. We will also rage and drop our poison. We got plenty of time to just manage this. I think we can maybe just go in like this behind the queen. Because queen will eventually get to those air defenses on the back side. Let's freeze her, double quake all that. Freeze this. Throw it now. Core cleared. Totem over there. Do this, do this. Giant bomb, rip. But it's completely wrecked, right? Like, not even close. We don't need anything else. We won't spin it. GG's. Time to spare. Nice. All right. We're sitting on max elixir, so I will go ahead and actually burn a little bit of elixir for a wall just so we don't overcap. And looking at what I've got, I know I'm going to put the Warden down immediately. I know I'm going to do either the Dark Spell Factory or the Dark Barracks. So you know what? I'll commit to the Dark Spell Factory. So I know I need about 8.5, 8.6 million, something like that. So I'm sitting on the proper amount. The gold, I guess, is going to be inconsequential. So I can dump all the gold. Yeah, nice, cool. All right, let's go ahead and hit again. Sick. All right, 2 more hits. We're ranked 16, but because of that 1 star, very low likelihood that we actually promote this season. Again, this account is in a situation where we're almost always hitting 13s, and we're only a 12. So it's really a test of, you know, like how perfectly can you play? How good is your 30-second scout, you know? Arrow is going to be challenging. Maybe left to right is the way. Like that. Miss everything. That's fine. We'll figure it out. She'll be charging directly into a single, so we need to be ready. But as long as we get that sweeper down that's facing up, we should be able to send the dragons ready to freeze right about now. You need to take the single, baby doll. All right. As soon as the single goes down, we can start our stuff, but we need the single to go down. And actually, let's use the invis for this one. Save one more freeze for the queen, and we got that. So let's drop you here, drop you here, here. All right, CC comes out. Let's free poison. We got on the back. I'm gonna rage the queen just so that we keep her up. Then I'm gonna double quake this. And freeze up here. Totem here. Baby dragon. We're looking okay. All right. One more baby dragon. Some minions over here. And we're fine. It has been cleaned. Minion Prince will go down. Good fireball. Cleared the rest of the defenses. Nice. GG's. All right. Do you still need a ranked base for your 13? I have a decent one I could put up if you need one. I mean, I've found a website that is like giving me bases. I don't know how good they are. I don't know if there's like a better website to use. I'm literally just hitting Google Clash of Clans bases, and like the first result is a place where people are posting things and like rating the base on a like 1 to 5 star scale. So I'm just going with, you know, whatever I find online. These lower accounts, there's really no sense in stressing too much. Like, if you are not equal to their town hall, you're going to be fighting an uphill battle. But if you're town hall versus town hall and your offense isn't horribly rushed, you're usually doing okay. Like, you're doing fine. So, like with this account, I'm hitting up so often. My expectation is like, okay, can we do as best as possible every week? Rank 15, one more attack. We could promote, but chances are we get smashed on defense very hard. All right, here we go. And we get a rushed 13. Feels good. Also, I thought they were supposed to be correcting this to where boosts don't affect defending heroes. I thought that was a fix, no? You failed your attacks? It's okay, man. All right, where's the CC at the top? All right, so I think... Nice. Perfect. I love how the air skeletons walk right up to the baby dragon and get one shot. I want to break her one more layer, so I'm drop it a little lower. And we need to invis. That level 25 RC actually does some pretty nasty work, and we're fighting a level 75 queen here. I think it's time to also rage, because we're going to hit the town hall in just a second. And this is a good time to go ahead and pre-earthquake, because the amount of HP that we're about to encounter. I think she goes for the multi next, or not. Okay. Also fine. Let's put that guy to the outside. Let's go and drop you here, you here. Get all of this. I'm going to freeze you. Baby dragon there. And we just live our life. Should have done that a second sooner, right? So the volleys didn't land. Alright, poison over the furnace. And we do have a totem that we can use to deal with the... Throw it now. Damage the king quite a bit. Let all the cleanup happen. Nothing in the corners. We're looking okay. More cleanup there. W. Spells left over. So yeah, sometimes you'll find like a max base and your town hall down. It's like, ooh, that damage is gonna be hard to deal with. And then other times it's like you find a horribly rushed base that you just roll over. But ending rank, that is before we take all of our defenses. Let's see, what's our defense log so far? Curious. Yeah, see, we're getting 3-starred pretty hard. So that one 1-star really hurts. But again, we're going 12v13. We're at a disadvantage. And, yeah, attacks are complete. We're at least rank 9. The promotion zone, I think, is top 25, if I'm not mistaken. Top 30. Oh, okay. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're doing all right. Huh. Okay, so I do want to check on this. We wanted to put a level onto our Grand Warden. Keep him moving in the right direction. We're going to hit the upgrade button there. We're going to burn the rest of our gold. Like this. And then we are going to do what? What was the other thing we wanted to do? Oh, we wanted to do one of the buildings here. The Dark Spell Factory, I think, was the one that we were after. Yeah, Dark Spell Factory. And we have a hammer. Should we hammer the eagle? That's 5 day 14. This is 3. Yeah, this is the biggest upgrade, right? I think we should do that. Yeah, let's hammer the eagle. Sick. Love it. Okay, so that's super nice. That's almost 6 days of upgrade time that we dice rolled and got for free today. Yeah, one of our chests went legendary. We got a clan castle cake on the second account, and then we got some starry ore on our main. But besides that, all pretty garbage. Or the rest of it was, like, here's a little bit of gold that you can throw an arrow through a single base and pick up. But thanks for rolling. Thanks for playing. Yeah, I feel that pain. Nothing but 14s wants to see a 13. I'm like, thank God, LOL 3-star. Yeah. All right. So at least while I'm sitting here, I will reload myself. But it's time to hop over to 13. Again, it was supposed to be the Dark Spell Factory, right? Yeah. But you were telling me that apparently this is usable. You said you have to reset your game. Let's see if that's what the issue is. Reset. Okay. You're right. Look at that. That's incredible. Well, since that's the case, let's do a queen level. Screw the Dark Spell Factory, right? Let's do queen level. And see, we go here. It's unusable. I'm going to reset the game again just to prove a point. And there it is. Holy cow. You're absolutely right. Okay, so I need to update my what I said about this. One thing that I will go ahead and say is, guys, if you're banking on using this like mechanic that is maybe intended, maybe not, don't get mad if they come through in a couple days and they patch this to where it's not happening anymore. So I would say you've got to be more realistic. Like, don't get mad if they come back and they fix the problem. Because I know people are making choices based on, this thing that we've all kind of discovered together. I wouldn't make any choices that you can't live by. Right? Like, if there's a very important war, you need to make sure that you have those heroes. So don't make any choices you can't live by. All right, so what we need to do now is actually jump out of this clan and pull over our 13. So I need to do a little bit of flip-flopping. All right, accept and promote this guy all the way to the leader. Cool. Now I'm free to leave this clan. and hop into the main clan. Cool. And we're in. Nice. We can request what we are liking at the moment. I don't think it's super minions. I think that was for quests. I have been running double hero charges. Double hero charging I have found to be very strong just across the board. So we're gonna roll with this. I think a better CC though would be a triple Inferno Dragon. So I'm actually gonna ride with that triple Inferno Dragon setup instead of that setup. I just like how melty things get with these things. Ranked. Also, if you're tuning in just now, don't forget, you got to claim your rewards day by day. So these are locked, and it looks like we are on track to unlock the next set of doors. Those are really cool looking doors, not going to lie. And how long does this go? It's a week. Okay. So it started yesterday. No. It's 5 days, 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 days. Okay. There's 5 days of rewards. Don't forget to claim your rewards every single day. And be sure to tune in on social media platforms, Reddit, YouTube, Discord, to see what lies behind each door before you claim it. Right? When you click the door, there's a set reward there. So just be sure that you're able to claim what you actually want and need. The first day, I think the best reward is to just dice roll for the 3 loot chests instead of going for 200 grumpy medals. Like, really, come on, 200 medals? It's absolutely nothing. And then the third option would have been a clan castle cake. I guess that's useful if you need to do a bunch of ranked hits and you don't have one laying around. But I actually pulled a clan castle cake, I think, on one of the accounts, and I got it from a chest. So I got a chest with a clan castle cake and 2 additional chests, which didn't have anything else in them that was in it. I think it just got gold, but, you know, good stuff there. All right, so this is the army that I'm liking here. We're gonna boost. So we are maxed out offense for Town Hall 13 for the next hour. That's looking good. Army works like this. You want to be dropping your queen with 4 healers on one corner of the base. Ideally shooting an arrow through to get 2 air defenses, similar to what we did on our Town Hall 12. And then you want to be dropping your warden with 3 healers to a different location. Like, basically as far away from the queen as possible. If you drop your arrow from 6 o'clock and you notice that she's walking towards 3, you want to drop the warden at 12, but sort of somewhere between like 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock, just so that they don't converge. You are going to have to multitask a little bit with this army, but things to look out for and other considerations would be, where's the defending clan castle? Where's the defending heroes? If you're dropping your warden, you need to be very careful that you don't drop him in front of like a level 65 archer, like a high level archer queen. You also don't typically want your warden dealing with a clan castle. So what I usually try to do with this composition is charge my queen at the clan castle / eagle. If you get both with the queen charge, the base is usually cooked. And then for the warden, just being able to smartly invis him or maybe even totem for him so he continues to get value. At a certain point of the attack, usually about 1 minute and 30 left, you do want to go ahead and drop the dragons beside the warden so the warden merges in, follows them, gives them the rage or the rage gem effect. You can also play around with this spell composition as 3 invis. If you see a very good fireball that is achievable by like 2 invis spells usually, I would go for it. But I wouldn't burn all 3 invis for the warden because getting that fireball in there is going to be valuable, but having an invis for that queen so that if you run out, if those 3 freezes are not enough, you have an invis, or you can use an invis instead of a freeze. Saving at least 1 or 2 freezes for the core is usually a good policy so that the dragons don't get melted too hard. But that is where we are at. Let's get into it. Time to do our first ranked hit on the Town Hall 13. Let's go. All right, make sure that we got this. All right, the clan castle is centralized. It's super rushed. Like this is gonna get crushed very easily. So we need to probably go like right to left with the arrow, and then put the warden up at the top, funnel the baby dragon right above her. All right, let's see if this is a good arrow. Break. Send. I don't want... What? No! I'm so bad. I dropped dragons instead of healers. That's not good. Like, at all. Totem here. But this could be a situation where the base is just so incredibly weak that it does not matter. Freeze. Okay, well, we're in an interesting situation. All right, let's go in like this. I'm actually going to throw the king down here and just pop the ability. All right, so this has been totally janky. We are in recovery mode. Let's poison over the heroes here. We're going to freeze the town hall. And we're going to totem here. Take out... I mean, were we really worried? The answer is no. We were not worried about this. The base was so weak overall, we could have failed 2 different aspects of that attack and still tripled. So keep that in mind. If you find a rushed base in these leagues, which you find them left and right, take it as a freebie. Take it as a freebie. All right, let's go. Next attack. I see the CC behind the town hall. It's awkward. I think this is an arrow to that one. That single's in a dangerous spot, though, so we need to... Nice. Okay, we nailed it. I don't really want him to have my healers. We'll put a baby dragon over here. I'm gonna break again. And I think we do this. And then we pray. I didn't want that either. We're in trouble. I'm actually going to rage now. See if I can push her past. Also, we did not drop our warden, which is very dumb. Alright, so 1 healer's gone. Let's do this. We're in a little bit of trouble. Let's do that. Drop the king in there. All right. This is about as best as we can play this right now. Do this. Totem you. We were going to fireball the expo. Nice. Let's freeze. You didn't quite take that, which I don't like. Get in there, boys. We need the town hall to go down. Just go ahead and finish it. Appreciate you. Totem here. And we still clear it. Awkward charge. But looking for the king angle, I think, is what really saved that. The fact that we still got serious value out of the king by just recognizing that he could complete a deeper funnel for the dragons by kind of looking for the angle, going for the ice golem, and then the king. So the king didn't immediately get fried by that single. Solid, solid, solid recovery on that. We could have done a slightly better job, I think, completing the funnel for the queen, so she would have targeted the single, but it would have placed her in a pretty precarious position. And because our queen wasn't doing what she was doing, we forgot to drop our warden early enough. Warden could have been doing a better job himself, but it's okay. We recovered. We got the 3-star. That's what's up. All right. I think the best one to do is like through the storage and then baby onto that. So we get the 2 on the right. I think. Yep. Baby on the right. Let's put a break right here. I don't like it when the healers stick. Do that. Baby dragon over there. Hey, this is fine. I'm actually down with this. Let's go ahead and drop poison there. Drop a couple loons. My healers are getting shot up. Don't really like that. Warden should be okay, right? I see him. We could go for a fireball onto the expo. Oh, we lost some healers. That's not a good vibe. Let's keep him alive a little bit longer. Let's go over here. King. We'll freeze. Let's do this. Split that heal perfectly. Throw you. Air defense down. Hey, we have recovered, I think. I'm going to invis her. Just to ensure the single goes down. We keep her alive. I'll go ahead and double quake all that noise. Would like to put cleanup down, but I don't think that this... Oh, it is. Okay. Do that. Do that. Good split on that. Drop there. We'll drop you. We'll drop all the archers. Nice. That frees up everything. And it's a G to the G, 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 nerd. Here we go. So charging, knowing how to use your spells to where you're not over committing. Important part of queen charges, warden charges, understanding when you actually need to spell, understanding when you don't need to spell. Very important. Next hit. I think I'll take a quick bathroom break after this hit so we can do the next 4 after. Do a little toilet break. All right, let's go. See, I'll charge her into the eagle, right? And then Warden we can put over on the left. We need to make sure that she goes toward the eagle. So we might not hit the top AD. Can't tell. Don't. And we want to go in the base, baby. All right, we got her. She took the turn at the last second. I think we are where we actually want to be. We lost the healer to an air trap. I'm going to freeze that just so the giant continues to tank for daddy. And he'll get us through the wall, which I think is the most important. Waiting. I'm going to do this now. And the reason for that is just to kill the queen and take all the pressure off queen, right? We can do now. We've got a nice funnel for all this. We're going to go ahead and double quake the core. Let her walk. We're going to freeze to keep the healers up a little longer. Poison over him. Go like this with the king. We totem in time. We do. Sick. Archers over here. Let's do this. Freeze you. And it's ripped to shreds. There we go. Nice. All right, so one important thing to realize is I knew that I was putting my Warden into that defending queen. So if we watch this back real quick, just to give you guys a little tip, I knew that this Warden location was going to be dangerous. So as soon as I cleared this front layer, I wanted to take this out, which would kill the queen in one shot. And so once I did that, there was no single or any other threatening anything up there. The only thing that would have threatened me at that point was the minion prince, and I recognized when the minion prince went after him, invis, he tapped him out. It was GG. Yeah, arrow went off perfectly, damaged up the core really nicely. This move that I do here, so yeah, Warden's from the corner. He's going to work his way in. Deciding to freeze to let the giant beat, actually very, very important. Also, invising to allow the queen to bypass the ice golems to go for the single instead of choosing to freeze. A better use of spells, right? If I had frozen the single, ice golems would have still been in my face, then I get frozen. And then I get frozen again. And I have to keep burning freezes. Instead, invis the queen. The ice golems are no longer targetable. The ice golems don't see the queen anymore. The ice golems start running to the other hero. And so at that point, the queen sees her next target of the single target Inferno. She takes it down, threat eliminated. She can survive and get a lot more value. So it's just like, I think knowing when to freeze and knowing when to invis with a charge is actually very, 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 very important. Because I could have easily burnt the rest of my spells if I only had freezes and not invises. Keep that in mind. Get this, get the totems, and we're on to the next one. All right, his eagle and his Clancaster on the bottom. So we arrow, I think, like for the right side of air defenses, break in immediately, target down the eagle, deal with the clan castle. The Warden can actually be dropped over here, I think. let's recover. All right, Warden's gonna. We're gonna have to. We have to actually develop this attack like this point. Okay. It's down now. So arrow is completely missed. Our giant is gianting, which we love that. Oh, so much. Let's protect the Warden. Let Warden target Warden. Okay, I think we're in a decent spot. We've lost a healer on our queen, but we need this. Queen cannot target our queen, otherwise we die. Maybe not anymore. All right, let's throw now. This charge has been pretty disgusting. All right. I mean, what do we do with the dragons? I need to watch the single. All right. Yeah, this is completely wrecked. Like, not even close. Go home. See this? Dude, all the heroes are chilling. Like, ultra chill. Go home, dude. Go home. Sell the base, back to GameStop. Get in-store credit. All right. Our slammer didn't even open up. And we missed 2 air defenses. That's how strong the attack can be. We actually didn't hit a single air defense with our arrow. And then the Queen and the Warden cleared over half the base before we put the dragons down. Got all the Infernos, got the Town Hall, got the CC, got the Eagle. Killed the Queen. Killed the... was the King killed, or was he... Is that a different hero on the bottom? Forget. Yeah, insane value from the charge. Insane... from the double charge, that is. All right, next up. All right, his clan castle's at the top. His Eagle is also... I think we arrow through the wizard tower and break into the clan castle. Because then we can approach the single, the town hall, another air defense over the wall, and the Eagle. So even if we miss the backside air defense, we might be able to get to it eventually. Where's the other sweeper? Point it up. Okay, so... All right. I think we miss. Not sure, though. Break. Do this. All right, that shouldn't fry me quickly enough. Yeah. Nice. Wardon, where do we want you? I guess we'll put you here. Put the 1 loon in there just to be a little bit of a momentary distraction because the baby dragon can keep going now. Okay, I don't like that. Let's invis now. Maybe we didn't need it. Must admit. We need to keep our eye on the queen though, because the single can be a problem if we're not careful. Let's go ahead and rage. And we'll get ready for the freeze now. I'm trying to freeze! Warden's under fire. Okay. Let's throw it now. It's a better spot for that because we splashed the air defense on the backside. Dude, what is it for the dragons to do right now? Like, what do the dragons actually do? The attack just slaps. Like, what can I say, dude? We got a minute, and we're hard chilling right now. Like, actually hard chilling. Need to invis, though. Keep him up. If he takes that down, yeah, this is just over, dude. I'm going to swag the dragons because I'm living that life. I am about that life. And the prince. Get out of my game, nerd. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm not even popping the abilities. Screw it. Like, 7 healers, 2 baby dragons, 2 super wall breakers, a balloon, a ice golem, and 4 archers. We didn't even use all of our spells. We still had a freeze. We still had a totem. But we swagged all of the dragons. Bro. Redonkulous. He needs to sell that base, dude. That's horrible. Like, the fact that... Oh, my gosh. Whew! And it's not like he had weak heroes, either. He looked like he was, like, a Town Hall maxer that had maxed out at 12 and was now a 13. So his king was, like, 65... I think his king was, like, 65 or high... Or, like, mid to low... Mid 60. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I just can't. Sure. I gotta put this on 2x for myself. Yeah, this is just dumb. Arrow did not connect, but only onto 1 AD. The clan castle was easily dealt with. 2x. We'll leave it. We'll keep it zoomed out so you can see all of everything that's happening. Yeah, not having to freeze the Infernos. Because under poison, they just don't heat up. Giant helping out with some of the early clear of the compartment. Going after the defenses. Baby Dragon getting insane value by himself. I think that Invis was maybe not needed, but it was like I wouldn't have wanted to fully heat up when there's a lot of stuff on the Queen all at once. Also got concerned about that single. Saw that she dipped away before it went full beam. So ended up technically not needing it. But then this bottom side, look, he's got a 64 king. This guy is not like a bad, like he's not a rushed player. When we get here, we use the one last invis onto our warden just to make sure he doesn't die, keep that push alive. And then the double quake, freeze to make sure the single goes down, and it's just cooked. Look at the camps. No prince, no dragons, no siege. What a day. What a life. All right, are we full? No, we're missing the one totem. All right, we got to do... We need 2 more. 2 more hits. Let's go. See if we can end with a solid finish. All right, we got 2 more hits. There is his CC. This could be challenging. Or I could just be trolling. I like going south to north with these arrows. I have an easier time seeing it. Alright, I don't like when those healers do that. Because say the giant dies here, and then the Super Dragon sees my healers. Like right now. Don't particularly like that. Alright, we got it done though. Wanted to make sure we didn't goof up. Alright, she's in. So we'll let her go here. We'll drop 1 Coco Loon too. Because these 4 healer charges do get a little bit precarious. All right, we need to watch. Okay, yeah, that's two heroes onto my queen. We'll clear his queen first, then clear the warden. This looks very solid so far. A free town hall takedown. I could go ahead and just like double quake. Just to see that it's over with. Uh-oh, Warden. That's not what I thought was going to happen there. Let's drive this in here like this. Put King in too. Let's totem over the Prince. And the reason I do that is just because the Prince, if he locks on to your Stone Slammer, you start losing like actually some serious value. We don't have the Rage Gem to help us with the push, but what we do have are these freezes. So we'll freeze that up, and then we'll freeze up behind like this. I'd like to put the archers down, but unfortunately the archers will not get us anything. Let's freeze up again. And we can also totem, I think, like that. Prince ability now is a good Prince ability. King's ability. And it's cooked. That does it, nerds. So yeah, 13 feels a lot easier than 12. The extra hero power, the extra levels, it makes charging easier. It makes getting your hero value easier on offense. We have 1 more hit to complete. Let's see if we can end on a perfect note. All right, let's go. Haven't seen this one yet today. I think we go through the camp. If she goes left, we can try to get the multi. If she goes right, we can try to get the eagle. We obviously want the eagle over the multi. The dragons can deal with the multi pretty effectively. Also, you know, I'm going to come in behind the sweeper that's facing up, I think. So let's make sure we get the structure we want. We missed the top one. Let's do this. And I will put you over here like this. I think Warden is okay. I think. Yeah. He did everything that he was really supposed to. Let's go ahead and poison up. Could also break. I don't think she's going to take it, though, because she's going to see that that storage. I'm going to save the second wall breaker so we can get her into the multi, because she should be going there next. We also need to protect the Warden from the single at the top. No, she's going to come around to the left. Okay. Let's just make sure that we don't get locked onto by that single. Looks like he's not. Nice. He won't let that happen. He's going to take the multi nice and easy. So what we can do is actually go 3 ways with this. Let's put the king over there. So Warden's on his solo mission still. Couple archers there. And the totem over his queen. Let's go ahead and break now. Totem here. Breeze here. Rage here. We have to remember that our Warden is not with the dragons, so they need a little bit more help. Cake. Look at the number of abilities that we're just sitting on, dude. Like, when you attack properly, you can really smush bases. You don't need all these resources. So when I see people start attacks and all they do is put everything down, it's like, man, if you take just like the first 60 seconds to like set things up even a little bit, like oftentimes, like when my queen charge does die, I've inflicted the right amount of damage. I put a gash that's large enough into a base where it doesn't matter that she goes down. When the healers start flying across the base, excellent. They're pulling air traps for my dragons. So like, yeah. Try working on at least a queen charge, or if you're feeling adventurous, try double charging. Once you get your Warden up to about level 40, Warden charges start to feel actually like pretty nice. At Town Hall 11, level 20 Warden, the DPS isn't quite high enough to where I can like recommend it for all players, but it can still work too. I did double charges when I was at Town Hall 11. And it worked just fine. It really did. All right, so that puts us rank 5. Judging by the fact that now the promotion zone is a lot bigger, being at 30 places, I think we have a solid chance at promoting with a 100% hit rate. On defense, we have soaked a single 75% defense 2-star. So we just got to pray that we can soak, you know, a little bit more on defense. I think we should be good to promote, and that should put us into Valkyrie League, which will definitely be nice, right? We'll be up to 600 shiny, 37 glowy, and 1-starry ores, and not like a massive upgrade, but you know, we actually are lacking shiny ore over all the ore. We're always waiting to get shiny. Like for about like 2 months, I was focused on like buying starry ore with all of my raid medals. You know, every week I was buying starry ore. And now I'm figuring out okay, I have a nice little collection of starry ore. I actually don't need it. What I really need to make progress right now is just the shiny. But the opposite is my problem for my top account. I need all the starry ore I can get. I have too much shiny and too much glowy. Or just like, I have plenty of the other two. Not too much. There's never such thing as too much. Okay. So if you'll give me just a second, I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'll put a 2-minute timer on the screen. When we get back, we'll go for probably another 30, 40 minutes. And with that, before I go on the bathroom break, I want to make sure that there's nothing else, no other buttons to hit on the 12. Yeah, all of our builders are active. Fantastic. So when we get back from the break, we will begin work on the 18. We do have builders that are available. We need to at least put down one more building, and I think it's probably going to be an Inferno Tower by the end of the stream today. So, be back in just a couple minutes. Would encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do. But don't go anywhere. I will be right back. All right, we are back. We are back. Yes, I washed my hands. We're feeling good. We're feeling right. We're all about it. Let's keep up the good work. We do need to do a little bit of work on our Town Hall 18, and we're about to get that done right meow. All right. So let's go ahead and start hitting. We are going to be farming. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. All right, let's go. We're not doing our ranked hits live. Sorry, guys. Your boy has to focus up for these. These are too important. I am keen on promoting this season, and judging by how my new base is holding up, I'm feeling like I have a much stronger chance this season. I had kind of been stuck running a base that I didn't want to run for a couple weeks in a row. This is good money, though. We don't have a recall, so we need to be playing this to keep the Warden alive at all costs. I'm going to shade the Warden on this side like this. Okay, put a furnace down to help him. And I want to hit this. That's not what I really wanted to hit, but we hit it. Alright, you got something targeted on the backside. Yeah, I would have wanted to hit the multi. I guess I didn't think too well about that. Boom. He's fine, though. Let's see. I'm going to throw that just to clear it. We may even rage our Warden here, depending on what happens with the defending Queen. We're at 2 minutes. So... this. Break on the scatter. I think that's a good idea. Again, let's go 3 loons for this here. I don't like what's happening with the Warden right now, so we'll do that. Let's break again. Good timing, because the freeze went off. King's ability has been used too. Let's go ahead. We'll pop Queen now. It's a little awkward when he like decides that he doesn't want to do that anymore. Okay, we have this. Let's go ahead and throw the RC at 12. And we can get ready to totem, I think. Yeah, let's totem you. Just free up the heroes at the very top. We'll throw this to the outside. Furnace, kind of like, why not? Queen, thank you. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could protect our prince or our RC, but it doesn't matter. It's completely cooked. It's wrecked. GG. All right. Nice little pickup there. On the elixir side of things, we are going to be burning walls. I'm keeping my 6-builder available to do walls with because we're getting very close, like dangerously close. Like 22 walls away from max. I've done some massive work on this account. I'm feeling so good about Town Hall 18, and just it's just fun to make top end progress. But we'll do that, and we'll just do we have a request out or not? We do, for fun. If we get the troops, cool. If we don't, it doesn't matter. The recall really does make this like just a totally easy day scenario for the Warden. Also, that second rage can be very, very, very important. I'm not really liking that, so I'll next it. We can probably find a nearly 2 million days. A few more nexts. You might be asking, why did I do Mass Valkyries? Why did I do Mass Valkyries? Because I think it's boring. That's why. It's not loaded. All right, I think we go for his bow. It's an easy fireball to hit. All right, we got the Revenge Tower out. I think we're walking in. Yeah, okay. This could get a little sketchy. We'll see. I want to take down the Ricochet before he starts going after the defending king here. Drop in the assistance. It's a baby king. We probably could have soloed it, but, you know, speed is important for Rocket Loon attacks. I'm going to go ahead and triple Loon to trade that. Poison Tower does throw, but the trade still occurs. And we might even be raging our Warden here. I'm not sure just yet. I think we might be in a little trouble in just a second, but let's go and start this. Yeah, we need to rage him. We're moving. That was a terrible baby dragon. Actually got awful. Oh! And Queen's ability will go off in just a second. We got the long shot out, which is huge. I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple of loons in here. Just clear that so my wall break can happen. And we're going to invis the queen. And from this side, we'll pop the ability. Eventually, we have rocket loons. We have a little cleanup that we can do over here, like this. Go like this. Totem, a little late. Still should be a triple. Yeah, we're fine. King's ability is intact too, so we get one more structure and we can pop. Man, I like the snake bracelet a lot. Like, ever since I got it maxed out, I've been running it. The snake bracelet really, it provides so much like random fodder for the king that, like, even when he gets low, he can just be putting in nasty work because the snakes will jump the walls and get in the face of the defenses. So that even if he got low at a certain point, sometimes he can be walking around with like 10%, 5% HP for like a surprisingly long amount of time. So, yeah. Let's make sure. Okay, there. Keep going. Where do we go? Again, we're looking for like, you know, the 1.5 to 2 million of each to make it worth our time and effort. If I see a base that just looks fun to hit, sometimes I'll hit it too. But at least for now, we're trying to rush towards being able to upgrade one of our Infernos. Cool. All right, this is enough. It's sort of a dunce of a base, but whatever. Just drop the warden over here. I didn't mean to do that. I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm accidentally dropping my wall breakers instead of my furnaces. That should clear it, right? Yeah. Maybe we're gonna go for the multi-gear. Not yet. Maybe we're going for the multi-gear. Again, not yet. Awkward. We do have a poison and a rage for these heroes, though. And also, no builder huts onto the multi-gear. It's eventually going to fall. I think I'm going to get ready to poison up the heroes here so I can fight them. Solo fight, warden to warden, is nothing needed. Let's do this. Queen goes down. King should go down. Put a wizard over here. As long as we take his money, we're chilling. So, like, what I'm feeling like doing is trying to fireball his Infernos and then dropping our heroes over on the Town Hall and the Clan Castle. The Warden can just kind of work and take money freely. I'm not even going to bother 3-starring this. As soon as that goes down, we fireball, right? Cool. All right. And then over here, I'll drop that and a couple archers. Then we'll go with Ice Golem, Ice Golem. That. Yep, that's a takedown. Revenge goes down. Heroes will walk up to the final storage, which is the Clan Castle. I'm going to drop that there. That's the last storage. As soon as that goes down, we can leave. We don't need to stay anymore. It's GG. We got his money. Let's get out. Still, I guess no one's online right now. It's okay. No recall does make it a little uncomfortable versus like a really well-built base. But when you're farming like this, let's face it, the bases are not that great. They are not that good. Sick. Look at that. Okay. I mean, there's elixir, but there's no gold. We need the gold. We need gold. Gold. This is a base where I really want the recall, but it is a weaker base. You can see a lot of the defenses are under-leveled. The walls are clearly under-leveled. I think we will go ahead and swap to the log launcher for this. Or would it be better just to run that, the troop launcher? So what we really want to do is fireball his core, right? Let's make it happen. Let's clear that. More. Okay. Let that go. Drop this here. Gonna keep cooking. Question becomes, where can we really ice block and then do invis? As soon as we step in, I think we're in a good position to make that work. But because we're not dying, I'm actually just going to let him do this. And then we're going to go ahead. I think once we take the builder hut, we'll ice block and then pop the invises, because that gives us a good spread. 1, 2, 3, ice block, invis, fireball. Core's gone. That looks amazing. Okay, now he needs to pick a direction. If we had the recall, we could start this already because we pick him up, but we need him to go further away from our entry point for our other 2 heroes. Okay, we'll break into that compartment. We'll probably end up raging the warden here. Okay, let's go and do that. Or not. Okay, I think we're still in an okay spot to make it happen. At least our healers are continuing to get value here. We're going to poison over both the queen and the long shot. Then I think we're going to invis like that. Probably totem his queen here, because his queen's going to do something stupid. All right, let's go like this, go like this, let's go like this. Okay. You can also break right there. Okay, the town hall is exposed. GG. Nice. Show me your backside, base. Here we go. GG. All right, we're getting closer. We need, what is it, like 22 million or something like that? Crazy. 21 million. It's kind of crazy how expensive that stuff gets. But we got a little bit more time to make this happen. I do need to go soon, though. Go. Come on. Nice. Underleveled, lots of money. Love to see it. I think his mortar is the best value, right? Because we get the double scatter, we get the rage tower, we get the inferno, we also get the revenge. Alright, so his mortar's like this. Massive, boy. Cool. One shot. W. Alright, he's targeted. We need to rage him if we want him to actually win this fight. Cool, we like that. We'll go like this. A break. This. King, king. Another break. So he's engaged in that fight. Now our hero's moving in like G's. I don't like that our warden is taking the troop launcher troops. I'd much prefer they stick to the king and the queen. Let's throw you over here. And I think we will get ready to invis. Or not. Let's pop king now. Pop queen too. Kind of like a why not. 2, 3, spear. Can we get the spitter out so I don't lose all my cleanup? All right. Look at all the rocket loons we're hanging on to, bruh. Bruh, clean. Easy. We only used 2 of our 15 rocket loons. Swagging over 100 spell or troop capacity. It may have been like 120. I'd have to go back and look at what I actually used. All right, let's keep going. Looking for about 9 million gold. How we doing on time? Ah, crap. I don't know if I can get it done. I actually have to go. Interesting. Dude, I really want to fireball, like, his spitter on the left, because we get the bell. I think we can do it. How many invis is that? Okay, we'll go like this. Alright. Here's that. Here's that. Right, I want his spitter. So we want to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, we didn't get his single out, so we'll rocket loom a couple times, see if we can get it, sneak him in there. We do. Okay. Good value so far. Here comes the smasher, though. We need to rage. Because that guy's... Look how much damage. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my word. Oh, that's half my HP. Oh, the DPS. Oh, the death damage. Okay. King to the outside. Like this, like this. Make sure we're not going to die over here. Just checking. Break again. Send you. Put your baby dragon over here. This, I think that's a good idea. Warden is cooking. Let's get ready to pop queen here. I don't really want my queen to go down yet. That would be amazing. King's ability. Poison the queen. I'm doing rocket loom. All right, let's spam from this side. And it's a W, dude. Ripped. Lots of good money. No recall either. It makes this so much more sketchy to pull off when you don't have that recall in your clan castle. But the rage actually was 100% necessary over the warden. If we didn't do that, the warden just dies. We lose all the value of his DPS and his range and just persistent DPS. The warden by himself at high level is an amazing clearing tool. Like he's a linchpin of your offense. All right, the gold is okay, but not really good enough. Whoops. Desktop audio is on, didn't realize that. Did not realize that. Okay. Don't care about the elixir at the moment. High gold. 1 million plus gold. 1 million plus gold. There it is. All right, very strong base, though. It looks to be a very strong base. I want to say I've hit this before. We go for his monolith or his revenge. I think his revenge tower. If we can hit it. It's challenging, but let's see if we can make it happen. Put you up there. Oh, it would be nice. Maybe one archer to help. Is there any other free that, I think? Alright, so we want the revenge. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Throw. Alright, the super wizard tower is a one shot. We should go to that next. I think. Yep. lost a healer. Drop another. Here, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna get that. Take what we can on the flank. Send in another furnace. Help out with the funnel for the warden. Okay, that's looking all right. The problem is we haven't really done a good job of providing a clear endpoint for our heroes, so this could get very messy or just outright not work. We'll see. What's this? Okay. Poison over that. Let's go ahead and rage the queen. What's happening with the king? King's ability goes off. Okay, not terrible. I'm gonna break. Warden goes down. Unfortunate. I think we don't get this. Like, I didn't feel great without that recall. Would have appreciated the recall big time, but we did not get the recall. Let's see, where do we put this in? Let's put you in here. Let's get ready with triple that. Ah, if I was gonna 3-star, I needed to save her there. Gonna do that. Do this. Okay. Do this. We're gonna do this over here. Can we get the storage for all the gold? Got most of it. Okay. Out the recall. With a recall, easy. Reposition, keep the warden out of, crazy harm's way. Without that recall, the game is a lot harder. All right, we need to get this done. We need to get this done. We need to get this done. 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. We could also check our treasury. I don't think there's anything in the treasury though, because I was tapping it like only 2 days ago. So there might be like a little bit in the treasury, but there may not be anything. I don't think there's anything. Means I have to do 4 more after this, which is like another 15 minutes, and I don't have 15 minutes. Go for his single. Okay. Okay. He actually hit his mono too. I didn't even realize that until after I dropped the quakes. That was an even better fireball than I thought I was gonna get. Okay. Let's do this and this and this and this. Warden should be fine with that solo mission. Also, killing this stuff should drive him to the right and keep him away from our kill squad, which is perfect, right? Okay. We're going to totem, keep the king alive a little longer. Pop you now. Pop the queen. Rage the queen. Invis. Help king stay alive a little longer. Go over here, throw this. Okay, he's locked onto here. moving. And it's cooked. Nice. Okay. It wasn't the 2 million we wanted in gold, but it was the 2 million elixir and over a million in gold. Again, we got to get this done before we leave today. I need to make sure that I finish this off. I'm just running out of time before I have to leave. I have to leave. Need some time to prepare. Again, gold is not good enough. Gold, gold, gold. Gold, please. Gold, please. Big gold number, please. Big gold number, please. Big gold number, please. I need the big gold number, please. Where are we? Gold. Gold, gold, gold. All right, yeah, that was family member telling me that we need to leave the house soon. So this needs to be my last attack. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish off this. I'm not going to be able to finish today. We've come right up to that 2-hour mark. We've gone a little bit over 2 hours, but this will be our last hit. Unfortunately, let's see if we can make it a banger, though. Should be easy. It's a 17. There's no Guardian. Game feels very different with no Guardian. Do this with one loon in there. I'll send another rocket loon. That, or a couple there. Go like this. Okay. I'm gonna throw now. Okay, he'll take it with one shot. We have an extra quick we can use in just a second. Also, I'm not sure why I broke there, but maybe it's okay to merge because it's a 17. It could end up being really clutch. I don't know though. We'll see how this works out. All right, he's going to get targeted by that town hall. It's time to go ahead and drop the rage to business. Okay, we'll go like this. Another wall break. Where's the king? Let's protect him. It's not going particularly well. All right, good head, Hunter. Just watching, just watching. Just going from the back. Let's throw a baby dragon in. Throw a wizard in too. A couple rocket loons over there. King's ability across the center of the base. Decent value as well. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Just quake like that. Doing okay, let's go like this. That should free up the spitter on the back end. Archers, barbs, minions. And that's going to do it for today's live stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's a good stream. Had a nice, productive morning. Did a little of job applicating. Let's see about the treasure. We do have enough. Okay, wow. That actually makes me really happy that we can just finish it off. Okay, great. So we'll put one more elixir wall. And it's time to put our first max level Inferno down. Spiddly diddly dat. There we go. Cool. All right, guys. I need to go. It's time for me to go to a music rehearsal. I'm actually in a handbell choir, 2 different handbell choirs. For those of you who are new to the channel, new to me, I play in a handbell choir in a church, so we do more like sacred music there. But then I'm also in a handbell choir that is not associated with a church, and we play anything from Disney to movies to dance music to classic rock, and that's a professional handbell choir. So it's a serious, very high difficulty ensemble to play in. But tonight is the church handbell choir, and can't wait to go play some new music. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching today. I'll be seeing y'all today's Wednesday. I'll be seeing y'all on Friday. Much love and peace out.